Got a Honda Pilot in the shop and one of the interior lights isn't working. Let's check it out. This is what we're working on today, a 2012 Honda Pilot. Apologies about the noise from the AC unit, but it's ridiculously hot out today. I gotta run it. Alright, the complaint on this is that one of the interior lights isn't working, so let's check it out. Okay, I think we have confirmed the complaint. Looks like this one's not working. This one is working. These are multiplex controlled. That's why this comes on when I opened the door, because it wasn't on a second ago. So we have to contend with that, and of course, you know, power and grounds. But both of these receive their power and grounds from the same place, and the multiplex control unit will control these both at the same time. It will not control them individually. So most likely, either we have, you know, some bad wiring in here, or the most likely culprit is a bad bulb. Okay, to access the bulb, we have to remove this cover right here. So we're going to go from the inside. So if it was this one, we'd go from the inside here, but seeing as we're working on this one, we're going to go from the inside right here. I'm going to take a small little screwdriver and very gently, we're just going to pry it out. Alright, we're going to try not to damage it and break it. And come on. Just like that, it pops out. So if you're careful with it, you won't break it and you won't ding up the plastic right here. Now Honda tells you to put a little piece of rag right there to do this, but I found that the rag just kind of gets in the way. It makes it too thick. But if you're careful, you can get it off without breaking it or doing any damage. Alright, if we look up in there, there's our bulb, and here's the switch that turns it on and off. So let's see if I can just pop this out with my fingers. Alright, so there's the bulb. Now we can grab a test light to test this, but it's just as easy to grab a brand new bulb and throw it in there and see if it works. There's your replacement part. There's the part number right there. We look at them, they look the same. Now if we look at this old one, it doesn't have the telltale signs of being blown out like they normally do. So hopefully it is just a bulb. But we'll grab a new one. I'm going to put a glove on so I don't get oil on the bulb. But we'll go ahead and put it in and see what it does. Alright, we'll go ahead and install our bulb. Hopefully it's off. It looks like it is. And let's test it. Alright, it was just a bulb. That's good. We'll go ahead, snap our cover back into place. We just kind of put it flat back in there, just like that. Now usually, if I replace one bulb because it went out, I'm going to replace the other one too, because usually this one will go out pretty soon. And if we check it, it may not show up very good on the camera, but this one is much brighter than this. Looking at the viewfinder, it doesn't look like you can see that, but yeah, this one is not anywhere near as bright as this one is. So I like to replace them, not only because I know this one's going to go out pretty soon, but then it keeps the light even on both sides. Just be careful pulling those bulbs out if they're still working, because if it's been on recently, it's going to be hot and it's going to probably burn your finger. Alright, let's check everything, make sure it's working. Now this switch right here tells the lights whether you want them on or off when the door's open, or if you just want them on, both. So that turns them both on. In the middle is triggered by the door, and then all the way forward would be off when we open the door. So we open the door, alright, that's working. If we turn it in the middle now, because I just opened the door, the timer was still going. So that's why they lit up. And that one works, and that one works. Now we'll just wait a second and that timer should shut everything off. And there we go. Looks like it's working. Well, that one was easy. Just a bad bulb. I like easy. And as always, if the video helped you out, you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. And for those of you wondering, yeah, there was some sticky goo right there. I'm not sure what it was, but I did clean it off. So now they look shiny and new. Thanks for sticking around to the end.